Hi, JohnX here. Welcome to the first lesson in my three-part Bossa Nova lesson series. In this series, I'll teach you how to play the basic Bossa Nova and give you some tools to help you develop a good feel for the groove. I'll also teach you some commonly used snare drum variations, help you with your left-hand independence, and teach you some transitions and fill concepts. To begin, we'll start with the bass drum and hi-hat parts. The bass drum is the pulse of this groove and needs to be solid and consistent at all times. Now we'll add the snare drum part. To start, we'll play the snare on counts 2 and 4 using a rim click. Play the hi-hat lightly and start slowly until you get a good feel for the pattern. To get the best feel for playing a rim click, plant your palm on the head and let the tip of the stick rest on the drum. I hold my fingers on the stick like this, and I go for the sweet spot on the stick that has the richest tone. Here's what it looks and sounds like. For this version, we'll play the snare drum on the 2 and the and of 3. This is the rhythm that's played in the second measure of a basic bossa nova. Now, we'll combine the two previous examples and create a groove I call the rock bossa. This is a nice segue to learning the basic bossa nova and works great in a variety of different songs. The right-hand part for a bossa nova can also be played using a ride cymbal. When doing so, the hi-hat will be played on counts 2 and 4 with your foot. We'll practice this pattern at first without the snare part. Now, we'll add the snare drum part to the above pattern. Be sure that the rim clicks lock in with the hi-hat on counts 2 and 4. Now we'll play the version with the snare drum on the 2 and the and of 3. To help get a good feel for the Bossa Nova snare drum part, we'll start by just playing the snare and hi-hat parts. Start slowly, count out loud, and practice the pattern until you're totally comfortable playing it and it becomes muscle memory.
One and two and three and four and 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 one.
Let's add the bass drum to the previous pattern and play the full Bossa Nova groove. Once you're comfortable playing the Bossa Nova on a closed hi-hat, move your right hand to the ride cymbal and play the hi-hat on counts 2 and 4 with your foot. When a song requires a softer touch, you can play the right hand part on a snare drum with a brush using a side-to-side sweeping motion. Well, that wraps up this lesson. I sure hope you enjoyed it. Check back soon for the next lesson in this series where I'll teach you how to play some commonly used snare drum variations and help you develop better left-hand independence. If you'd like to gain access to the full 3-part series plus transcriptions for each lesson, go to my website at www.johnxdrums.com and become a member of my online lessons. Before I go, I would like to thank my good friends at Vic Firth, Zildjian, Aquarian, Drum Workshop, and Shure for their generous support and incredible products. We'll see you again soon. Bye now.